Hello guys, let's work on some EIGRP configuration today. Um, as you can see on the right is the topology that we are going to be working on. And one thing you would have noticed is that this configuration would be for IPv6, not the regular IPv4. A couple of days ago we did the configuration of IPv4 for EIGRP. So if you like to see the video, it's available on my YouTube channel. Today, the intention is also to make it a short video, but it may be longer than what you're used to. Simply because we're going to be configuring two routers today. Usually I just configure one router in the video. All other routers are usually configured, and we just do some verifications. So today, only two routers, Texas and Chicago, are already configured. The UK routers are not configured yet. I mean, they are configured for the IP addresses on all the interfaces, including the loopback. The loopbacks are just there just so they can have a directly connected route to share with other neighbors. So let's do some verifications right now. Texas routers is configured with EIGRP for IPv6. Chicago router is configured for EIGRP for IPv6. We can verify the configuration right now. Let's do section EIGRP, something in Texas. So the configuration is pretty much different from IPv4. Actually, in my opinion, the configuration for IPv6 is kind of more straightforward. But like I said, it's my opinion. You may find the IPv4 configuration more straightforward. So we see the EIGRP configuration. Let's verify if there are any EIGRP routes. So to check the route, we're gonna do show IPv6 route. We want to see EIGRP only. So this is good. This is Chicago router. Yes, an EIGRP route to this subnet. We're gonna check on the topology for this subnet. So this is A, no, B. So this is the network. So along Chicago router along the loopback interface network of Texas router, which has the expected behavior, because in the configuration I included the loopback interface in the EIGRP process. You're gonna see how to do that in a minute. So let's do the same. The Texas router, so IPv6 router. You want to see EIGRP? Yes, Texas router has no routes because it's learning this route from Chicago router is learning this subnet and this subnet and the loopback interface. So that is the expected behavior. So if you notice, it is yet to learn this IP, this subnet. It is yet to learn the subnet of this loopback interface, so as the subnet of this loopback interface, because these two routers are yet to be running EIGRP for IPv6. In fact, they don't have any dynamic routing protocol running. I only configure their IP addresses. So one thing to take note of is in IPv6, EIGRP from neighbor over a linked local address. I want to believe you're familiar with what a link local address is, it's like an automatically generated address. Once you enable an interface for IPv6, this link local address is already automatically generated. So, but convenience, I did change the link local address so that I can easily recognize them. So for Chicago router, the link local address for all the interface would be colon 1. FE80 is what link local address starts with, and then colon 1 for Chicago router, 2 for Texas, 3 for UK Little Hampton, and 4 for UK Messenger. So if I check show IPv6 EIGRP neighbor, as you can see, it is a neighbor with FE80 colon 2 because it forms the neighbor relationship using the link local address. It doesn't use the actual IPv6 interface address. So if it was IPv4, it's gonna be the subnet address that you're gonna see, or um, so FE2 is this router. If we show interface F00 on this router, you can see the link local address. I manually configured it myself, so this is the command if you want to configure IPv4 and IPv6 link local address. So it's just easy for me to identify the routers. So I think we pretty much did our verification, and if you want to check the process, it's just the same as IPv4, just change the IP to v6. So it would be show IPv6 protocol, and you can see the protocol is EIGRP1 autonomous system 1, which is from here. This is the key value. I'm using the default. I didn't touch it. For IPv6, as you know, in IPv4 you don't have to configure router ID. The router is automatically going to choose the highest IP address of the loopback interface if any is configured. If not, it's going to choose the highest IP address on the active interfaces. But in IPv6, it doesn't work that way because router ID is supposed to be in 4 octets like the IP address. So if you don't actually configure the router ID in IPv6, your process is not gonna run. So it is mandatory to configure EIGRP router ID. So as you can see, this is the router ID, the distance for internal, external, the up count. You can see maximum path here. You can change it to 32, but the default is 16. Variance is 1 because we didn't touch it. These are the interfaces that are running the EIGRP process. There's no distribution going on, redistribution going on. So here, show IPv6, EIGRP, show IPv6, we wanted to check protocol. So you can see router ID is 4444, no distribution. These are the two interfaces that are included in the EIGRP process. It's been active for this minute. And you can see the K value. If they are not matching, they will not establish an enable relationship. So now let's get going with the configuration of the two UK routers. But prior to the configuration, let's verify that there is no IPv6 routes. EIGRP. As you can see, no route, show IPv6 protocols. There's no protocol running. We're gonna do the same thing here. Show IPv6 EIGRP. Show IPv6 route EIGRP, no route. Show IPv6 protocol, no protocol. So we can start from either one. It's the same. So I like to start from my right. As the config here, so it's very easy. We're just gonna do IPv6 EIGRP router EIGRP. As you know, autonomous system members should be the same if you want them to establish the relationship. So we're gonna use one, and then we're gonna configure router ID, which is EIGRP router ID. For UK Littlehampton would be, this is 1, Texas is 4, so we're gonna use 2 for the Littlehampton, 2, and that's it. That is all you have to do in IPv6 under the routing process, because we're doing the basic configuration. There are a lot more we can do. We can do passive interface, we can do distribution, we can do all sort of manipulations, but this video is just for the basic configuration to establish neighbor relationship and share routes. So that is all we need to do, and then we go to the interfaces that we want to include in the EIGRP process. If it was for EIGRP IPv4, under the router process, right now we will be configuring network commands for the networks that we want to include in the EIGRP process. But in IPv6, you go to the actual interface and enable the EIGRP. So now when UK Littlehampton, if you're doing everything right, you should see neighbor relationship coming up. So interface, let's do first to 0 first. The command is IPv6 EIGRP autonomous system neighbor relationship, and there you go. You see it found neighbor relationship with Chicago router on the link local address. We did not use the subnet address. So that looks good. And for now, if we exit out of this interface and save the config, everything is fine. Just that UK Littlehampton router is not going to advertise the loopback address, because we are yet to include it in the EIGRP process. And right now we can verify that even though it is a neighbor with the Chicago router, IPv6 EIGRP IPv6 route EIGRP. As you can see, it is a neighbor. It's a neighbor with BBBBB. No, we're checking the route. No, let's check the. Okay, even with the routes, we only see that around the loopback interface route from the Texas router. It's a neighbor with this, so it's directly connected to this network, so it's not gonna see it as EIGRP route, but it should have learned this if we had included this subnet in the EIGRP process. But let's check the neighbor to make sure that their neighbors is not just running the route. So sure, this is EIGRP neighbors. As you can see, FE03, which is this, is now a neighbor. FE02 is the Texas, also a neighbor. So the router ID for this guy should have been 33, but it doesn't matter. So now let's include the loopback interface in the process and see how it would land the route almost immediately. And that's it. So if we check our EIGRP route, there you go. I learned the subnet, the loopback address, which is CCCCC. Because I was trying to make the video short, I already configured, like I said, the IPv6 addresses and all the interfaces. So just the purpose of the video is EIGRP, not how to configure IPv6 address. So that is how we have to do, I guess. Now there's one more interface in UK Littlehampton, which is interface the one interface 830 and IPv6 EIGRP1, and it should have more routes from this guy now. And there you go. So it learned A, B, C, D. It landed from this guy. Yep. It learned this guy and this guy. CCC. BBB is from this guy. So all is working as expected. And that is UK Littlehampton and the UK Nottingham. This is our guy. It's still now running EIGRP process, so we shouldn't see anything. Yep. If we do connected route, you will see that it has connected route. Yep. So let's do EIGRP configuration. Maybe this is EIGRP router. EIGRP router ID. We use 222, so we're gonna use 3333. And let's go to the interfaces. So interface 0150 IPv6 EIGRP1. Now the neighbor relationship came up over the serial interface with the neighbor Chicago. So now interface E30, the neighbor relationship should come up with the UK Littlehampton, because this is just a transparent switch layer 2, all layer 2, same VLAN. So it should become a neighbor with UK Littlehampton when we create the interface. So IPv6, EIGRP, right, there you go. And it became a neighbor with 3. And this is a neighbor with FEAT4. So that looks good. And now let's include the loopback interface. IPv6 EIGRP. So now on this guy, let's see that it should have learned all the network index topology. Sorry for the typo, guys. Yes, learned AHA, which is the loopback of the Chicago router, ABCDA, which is this subnet. So it's not gonna land this is directly connected. It's not gonna land this is directly connected. ABCDC is one this, good. BBB is this guy look back in the face of Texas, and DDD look back in the face of the Nottingham. So the little Nottingham router should also have 5 routes, 5 EIGRP routes. So should IPv6, EIGRP, yes, that looks good. So from anywhere to anywhere, you can ping any of the subnet or interface. So show IPv6 or IPv6. There you go. Find all the routes. Texas, this guy that is standing alone should have learned the subnet of the should IPv6 or IPv6. Yep. Learned everything. And there you go. This video is already 21 minutes. Do not mind the noise. I don't know why my MacBook is making some background noise. I'm guessing it will be disturbing in the video, but I apologize. So I hope you learned one of the two things in the video, and if you have any question, please put in the comment section the configuration, the commands that we use. I would put a link to where you can find them should you want to try the configuration yourself. Like I said, if you have any question, feel free to reach out to me, comment section, email, anyhow that you're comfortable with. So thank you guys, and if you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.